Okay, so we start with a slight personal disaster for today's video. This is my most expensive guitar, actually. 400 quid. I got this second hand. I think it was 400 quid. Actually, the missus come with me with this one. It was in its bag, it dropped off, and look what's happened. The chunk has broken off. So let's take that off a second. Put it to one side. First thing to check is, and this jack was always a bit weird. And actually, when I bought it, there was a line down here, I think you can see. And when you follow it around the back, let me just turn it around. You can see that this line goes to, I think it's just along there. So it's obviously been taken a thump before, and the line, it's a mahogany guitar, has kind of cracked up there. So it's probably a little bit fragile in the first place. You can see I'm not being particularly kind to it at the minute, but so the first thing I'm going to do is to check, does it even make a sound without repair? So let's just stop a second, I'll pause it and we'll plug it in. And you've got to make sure you have batteries, and the answer is yeah, it makes some sort of noise. Alright, I've got a replacement jack, so let me just get that into view and pause it and we'll have a look. Okay, I've taken it off the high gain there. So this is the replacement one I've got, and you see I've unscrewed the jack, so hopefully it will screw in. Now it's going to be a different hole pattern, but I think that's a good thing. So what I'll do is I'll just give that a go. And one thing, I'm not a great believer in tone wood, but if you hear there, the body there is making resonance to the pickups. Yeah. Now a lot of my basses don't do this. If I tap on them, I've got enough foam in there that nothing happens. So in this case, this is a sort of hollowish body here at least. So it could make a difference, and you can see it split along there. The electronics are exposed. In some respects, that's a bit of a brilliant idea. You see these little things here? These are the, let me find something on point with, hang on. So these little pots here are the gain control adjustments. And what you do is you screw the whole back plate in to the Burny, and then you've got these little special connectors that go in, so it's basically solderless. You can't get hold of them from the other side. It would have been better if they put it the other way around. Now what I did to this guitar, I modified it, if you see the other video. So if I switch that on, it will go through its auto gain, so it should just play forever, including all that. Yeah. Now if I pull this up, it goes into a different mode. Yep. And one of the things I've noticed with this is that because this gain control is so hard to get to, it's pretty hard to get this new mode I put in to not feed back as much as it should. I mean, it's meant to feed back, but it really feed back. So actually, if I opened it up here, I could get to it via a control, and I might do that because I'm not super precious about my guitars. This is for me, I'm not selling this yet. So the first stage I'm going to do, let's put the new jack in and see if we can just put the plate in, take these off, see what happens, and then we'll think about this, because that opens an interesting possibility. Anyway, okay, I'll just put that in, see how we go. So we can see, I think it's always been loose. Well, I don't think, I know it's always been loose since I've had it, yeah. And I could never tighten it. Well, it looks like the wood was a bit weird anyway. Maybe the termites got into it. Anyway, let's put this jack in it. So it should be a case of unscrewing that bolt and putting it on. So let's do that. Okay, so the 13mm spanner fitted. It's probably 1/2 inch, and that's nice. The curve is good. Yeah, if you look there, the curve is good. Would like to put the black nut on it, but it doesn't fit the thread. So the curve is good, that will go in there, but of course that's going to go, if I put it down there, it's going to go into good wood, yeah. So that's what I'll have to do. I'll have to screw it in about there, and that's fine by me. Let's just plug it in and make certain I haven't screwed anything by doing that. So that works, that's good. So that's a good replacement. I got that off Amazon. Oh, the screw hole's going to show there. Okay, well, I mean, who cares? It's going to be a big hole. I'll have to put a bit of black nail polish on that. But yeah, that's all that's holding it in. I thought there'd be more of a different kind of fixing, but that's fine. That can go in there. So I'll screw that in, make a few drill holes so I don't split the wood, because it looks like this mahogany splits quite well, which is bad. And I really do think, oh, don't touch that. I really do think I will be putting a hole in there, or a rubber bung, so I can get to those, because at the moment, like I said, let's put the circuit on, turn it up a little bit, so that should just go forever, yeah. Now we'll lift this up, and we get super feedback. So I'll do this off camera. This is to show you what we're doing with the repair. It's going to work out, but that will allow me to adjust it. So although it's a terrible thing that's happened to my lovely guitar, and this is a beautiful guitar, there are always silver linings to everything. So it gives me a chance to experiment. Okay, thank you for watching, and bye bye.